This is what happens when you hit Union level 40. We'll be comparing it to Union level 30 to help you guys find out what's the most efficient resources to farm before and after UL 40. And yes, I started a no pull account in Wuthering Waves, so let me know if you guys are interested in a future review for this account. But who do you think I should use my 5-star selector on? But first, Kuro Games just dropped an entire bomb on us regarding the future of this game. Also, for anyone that is pulling for Yinlin, here is the TLDR of all the resources you need for her. But there are a few important things that I want to point out and talk about since it relates to this video, as they are revamping a ton of the ecosystem, adding more material, EXP, stuff like that, which will affect the efficiency of what is best to farm before and after UL 40, right? Furthermore, in 1.1, they are also removing the Tacet field cutscene. That is a nice quality of life change. That shit is so annoying. Like, sometimes I want to punch a baby because of it in Minecraft, of course. So the takeaway from it is that echo farming will be more efficient in 1.1. However, is it worth it to still farm Tacet fields now at UL 30 versus UL 40? Or is it better to just farm something else and wait until the changes happen? Let's quantify it now. So for some context, at UL 39, while farming the Tacet fields, I usually get around 20,000 EXP, so around 1.2 gold, and about 7 for the purple ones. But what about UL 40? Well, let's see here. All right, first one claimed. Let's see. So we get 3 out of 4 that are gold. You get around 4 to 5 drops, and 80% of the time it's going to be gold. 20% of the time it's going to be purple. Before it was 50-50, and we do get 2 premium sealed tube and only 5 advanced sealed tube. Okay, that's very interesting. We get less purple, but is this gold always 2? And yes, it's going to be 2 premium sealed tube all the time. We do get 15 tuners. No more purple ones, just gold ones. Okay, after I did the math, there has to be a chance to get 3 gold ones. There's no way there isn't. The difference in EXP that you get is near 0. UL 40 gives basically, if we're taking the sample size that we have right now, only 1,000 XP more. So 21,000. Okay, so after farming another 4 or so Tacet fields, the results were still the same. We only got 2 golds and around 5 or 6 purples. We do get 15 tuners, which is a 50% upgrade for the tuners. However, the EXP is what really matters in my opinion. So essentially nothing has changed since CBT2 data, and the amount of XP is still relatively the same. So is it worth it to farm Tacet fields at level 40? No, but it is worth it to farm at a certain point. Stay till the end for the whole breakdown because that will make more sense. As for the Forgery Domain, from my personal data at UL 30, I got around 6.2 greens, 3.2 blues, and 0.2 purples. The purples were pretty rare, but what about the change at UL 40? What happens then? Okay, Forgery Domain, let's see it. What do we get? 40 and... oh, we get a purple, 4 blues, and 6 greens. Okay. Here's another one. 1, that's the guaranteed. We get 4 instead of 3 this time. Okay, 4. Oh, purple is not guaranteed. I see. Very interesting. Very interesting. Not a single purple. Okay, so it is probably a 50-50. And so therefore that kind of makes sense because we went from a 20% to get a purple to a 50% to get a purple. So it's basically around a 30% increase with a small chance, probably less than a 10% chance to get a gold one. Usually you never want to do these ever. Resonator XP potions. Let's see what we got. 1, 5, and 2. All right. What do we get this time around? 2 gold, 4 purples. So yeah, don't farm the EXP or the weapon. Eventually, you'll get enough to farm for 2 teams, unless you're like building a ton of characters, right? As for the boss materials, at UL 30, we always get 2. So this is the change at UL 40. So basically, we have a 50% chance to essentially get a 3rd material, right? Do we get 3? No, we get 2. No, we're losing the 50-50. Okay, I need to get 3 on the next one. Okay, we get 2. That means the next one should be 3, right? Come on, come on. Please, 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 please be 3. Please be 3. No, I'm 1 short. No, this is so bad. Oh, dude, that's so unlucky. So there's no hidden pity. Alrighty, let's go ahead and claim the reward. 3! There we go! Yes, 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 yes. That's so good for Yang Yang. Okay. So as you can see, even though my luck is bad, it's overall a 25% increase, right? A 50% chance to get basically an extra material. Pretty decent. Not too bad. All right, let's see the echo material here. 2. Okay. Oh, and we get a standard weapon mold. Nice. That's a huge upgrade. I think it might be a guaranteed 2 from now on. Okay, as for data banks, we do have an increase in the levels. We are 20 now. And basically from 18 to 20, we gained an increased drop rate of 80% from 50% before. We also get better rewards for our transmutation here, our data merge. So basically now we are pretty much guaranteed a gold. If you are farming, lower your SO3 phase, but make sure to do this before or after you farm your wave plates. Otherwise, you will get less rewards from your wave plates. But if you do lower your phase 3 to farm, your content, it's going to be a lot easier. There is a 12-hour cooldown, so just be wary of that. I'm going to go ahead and claim my free bundle, which gives us 10 crystal solvents. Wow, that's actually a lot. That's gonna help us out because we're currently at 3. We did use quite a bit. This changes everything. So what about credits? At UL 30, we get around 72,000 credits. But then at UL 40, after we ascend, yeah, we only get 76,000. So that's around a 5% increase in terms of credits. That's absurd. I would definitely not recommend farming credits at UL 40 because there's a ton of stuff that's better. Even Tacets are probably better. So in my opinion, it's very efficient to farm credits right now if you are at UL 30. Okay, so the one thing that I'm gonna test is how expensive it is to take a 5-star unit. So we're gonna take our Havoc MC in terms of credits to basically ascend their whole entire kit. So basically all the available traces here like this and all the Forte circuits, the resonance liberation, stuff like that. Let's take a look. So as you guys can see, I am at 1.7 million. So that's the starting number, right? So we need to buy a little bit of the flowers here. We need 3. So that's 9,000. Ooh. If you guys don't have the materials already, it's going to be expensive. It costs 20,000 to ascend. So let's get our rover here to level 69, nice, which will cost us 131,000. That's a little bit pricey. And I'm going to go ahead and ascend this Forte, which costs another 20,000. And then, of course, her other Forte circuits as well. Get it to level 6. We're also going to raise her weapon here. And that's another 48,000. And then raising the weapon to level 70 is another 134,000 credits. Wow. Wow, okay. Leveling it up. It does cost a boss material, so I'll do 1 only since we won't have enough resources for the other. And there we go. Our MC is now fully built. Let's take a look at how many credits we have left. So that costed us around 550,000 credits to raise up a character fully. But if you do have 5-star weapon and 5-star characters, they're going to be a lot more expensive. Not only that, but raising an Echo and leveling it up is also relatively expensive as well. As you can see here, it takes 1,800 to get it to level 5 and 57,400 to get it to level 25. And not only that, but if you guys take a look, if I sacrifice my level 25 relic, I still pay the same amount. So let's go to 25. We still pay 58,780. If you try to hunt for substats, it's gonna be expensive, especially since it doesn't refund your credits, which I don't know why it doesn't. This is so dumb. Credits are used everywhere, and it is very important to farm at least a little bit of it. But do remember, we do get an extra 1,000,000 credits from Hoyo. They are gonna give us that relatively soon. So here is a plan to prepare for UL 40 that is pretty efficient from my calculations. So first, do the Forgery Domain until you get your character's abilities to level 4 and all the upper nodes unlocked for your DPS and sub DPS. Then after, do Tacet fields for Echo EXP and level pieces with the right main stat to about level 15 to 20 for your DPS and your sub DPS. But only do this for one team. Don't worry about set bonuses or substats for now because 1.1 is coming with more efficient Echo leveling. You'll then want to start building out your second team's skills, their ascension materials, stuff like that, but not their Echo set because they will be sharing it with the first team. This used to be purely farming and hoarding Tacet EXP in preparation for UL 40, but because of the Echo changes in 1.1, you'll want to wait until then. Then at around UL 38 or 39, start farming credits until you have around 2 million credits. Do remember remember that we are getting about 1 million credit for free, but the more the merrier, because you don't want to end up with a credit shortage at UL40 and have to farm it. Just like Hoyoverse, Kuro Games created a system that will ensure that you will run into a credit shortage after this point. Then once you hit UL40, only farm forgery materials and boss materials to get your character's abilities and skill up. And after you get your main 2 to 3 DPS and sub DPS nearly maxed out, then you can consider using the rest of the wave plates to farm your Tacets, but only after the 1.1 update. Thank you guys for watching and hope that helps. I will be streaming after and doing 500 Echo Gambas on the no pull account. I will also be pulling on this account eventually, so if you're interested, make sure to follow my Twitch down below. Okay, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care. See you later. Bye bye.